Hey guys, welcome to this video. Now we are going to see an introduction to Autocad. What are the basic drawing tools, modifying tools, and how to mark dimensions in a diagram, and some of the basic commands which we have to know while working on Autocad. And we are going to draw a simple diagram by using the commands that we are going to learn in this video. So let's get started. This is the opening screen of Autocad. We have to open the drawing template. So click on the Autocad button, select new. This ACAD template is the basic template where we can draw everything. I'm going to open this. After opening the drawing template, you have to set units. It is the most important thing. So to set units, UN is the command for set units. Press enter. In Autocad, the enter function is assigned to two keys, enter key and spacebar key. As my recommendation, always use spacebar key, it increases your workflow. I am going to draw the entire diagram in this video in millimeter scale. So I am going to select the type as decimal, precision as 0, units as millimeters, and select OK. Now the units has been set. On the top, you can see these options like line, polyline, circle, or these are drawing commands, and this move, rotate, trim, these are modifying commands. We are going to cover shortly, and this whole region is called as a ribbon. And in the bottom, you can see this command. We use the command units. So this region is called as command line. Command line keeps tracks on what are the commands that you are using and guides you through the command, how to use it. For example, let's draw a rectangle. Press enter. See the command line, it asks to specify the first corner point. I specify. See the command line again, it asks to specify other corner point. Done. This is the simplest way to draw a rectangle. I am going to erase this. E is the command for erase. Press enter. In AutoCAD, mostly the commands are the first letter or first two letters or first three letters of the function which we are going to use. For example, let's draw a rectangle in another way. So I am going to draw a rectangle. The command for rectangle is first three letters of rectangle. Or EC. Press enter. I'm going to specify the first point. See the command line, specify the other corner point and see in the bracket area, dimension, rotation. As you can see in the area, A is highlighted in the blue color, in dimension D is highlighted in blue color, and the rotation R is highlighted in blue color. Now I am going to draw a rectangle by giving dimensions. For that you can take the cursor and click on dimensions, or you can simply press D and press enter. Now see the command line. It asks to specify the length of rectangle. Let's say 50. Press enter. It asks the width of the rectangle. Let's say 10. Press enter. This is the another way to draw a rectangle. Okay, let's move on to the next command. The next command we are going to see is line. For line, L is the command. Type L and press enter. Specify the first point. As you can see, I cannot draw a perfect horizontal line or perfect vertical line. It's very difficult for me. So I am going to turn on a feature called as ortho. The key for ortho is F8. I am going to turn on it. After turning on ortho, I can only draw a perfect horizontal line or perfect vertical line. Simply straight line. You can finish the line by approximately picking any point, or you can give the length of the line. So I am going to specify the length as 100. Press enter. Now the line for 100 millimeters has been drawn, but the function of a line didn't exit. To exit this function, press escape. Okay, now let's move on to the next command. The next command we are going to see is circle. C is the command for circle, so type C and press enter. It asks to specify the center point. Pick any point, and now it asks to specify the radius. If you want to give the radius, you can simply type, or if you want to give the diameter of the circle, you can simply type D and press enter, or click on the diameter in the command line. So I am going to specify the radius in this circle. So let's specify as 10. Press enter. Now the circle of radius 10 has been drawn. These are the drawing commands we are going to see in this video. Let's move to modify commands. Modify commands are used to modify the drawing that you have been already drawn. For example, I am going to move this circle to the center of this rectangle. So M is the command for move and press enter. It asks to select the object. I am going to move this circle. So click on the circle and press enter. It asks to pick a base point. I am going to take the center of the circle as a base point, and I am going to place in the center point of the rectangle. Let's move this line also. M is the command for move. Press enter. It asks to select object. I am going to move this line. So select on the line. Press enter. It asks base point. So pick this point as a base point, and I am going to place this in this point. Okay. As you can see, this line is outside of the rectangle. I don't want the line which is outside of the rectangle. I am going to trim. So TR is the command for trim. Type TR and press enter. and click on the line which is outside the rectangle. Okay, in this video, we learned the following commands: rectangle, circle, line, move, trim. Let's draw a simple drawing, commands which we learned in this video. Let's draw this diagram by using the commands which we learned in this video. Okay, first I'm going to draw a circle of radius 35. Now I'm going to draw another circle of radius 20. Circle of radius 20. Okay, as you can see from the center of the circle, this line is length of 60. So I'm going to draw a line of length 60. The length of this baseline is 70 mm. So I'm going to draw a line of 70 mm, and I'm going to move this line by picking the midpoint of this line as a base point and placing here. Now draw two lines of undefined length. Let's trim the unwanted portions. Now I'm going to draw this rectangle. So rectangle of length 50 and width 15. Okay, REC is the command for rectangle. I'm going to pick the first point. I'm going to draw this rectangle by giving dimensions. So I'm typing D and press enter. I'm going to specify the length of the rectangle as 50 and width of the rectangle as 15. So the rectangle has been drawn. So I'm going to draw a line from the midpoint of this baseline of 15 mm. I'm going to move this rectangle by picking the midpoint and place it here. Now the drawing has been drawn. Let's mark dimensions. For the straight lines, we have to use this linear option. By clicking this linear option, we have to mark the starting point of the line and ending point of the line. Let's mark the radiuses of these two circles. For marking radius, you have to click this down button and you have to select this radius. Click on this arc and it will show the radius. Thanks for watching. Hope this video is useful for you. If you have any doubts, let me know in the comments. Like, share and subscribe to Daily Dawn. Thank you.